Have you ever stopped to think about the position in which you sleep every night? It may seem insignificant, but the simple act of choosing the right direction for your head while sleeping can have a profound impact on your health and well-being. Imagine waking up every morning feeling renewed, full of energy, and ready to face the day. However, there is a common trap that many of us overlook: sleeping with your head facing north. In this video, we will explore Sadhguru's teachings on how the orientation of your sleep can affect your life in surprising ways. Discover how small changes can transform your nights and consequently your daily life. So, are you ready to enhance your sleep quality and live more intensely? Before we begin, I ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the Seeds of Mystic Wisdom channel to continue receiving more wisdom from Sadhguru every week. If you allow yourself to fall asleep in these conditions, you may wake up feeling incredibly refreshed, with vibrant energy pulsing throughout your body. However, it is essential to keep in mind that, from a geological perspective, all land masses are in constant motion, in a slow but inexorable ballet of tectonic shifts. This dynamic of the earth can impact your sleep in unexpected ways, resulting in a restless night full of interruptions. Additionally, sleeping with your head facing north can lead to a series of problems, bringing discomfort that can affect not only the quality of your rest, but also your well-being throughout the day. Every living being undergoes an increase in internal energy. But after all, in which direction should we sleep to ensure a good night's sleep? Is there a right direction and a wrong one? Sadhguru, addressing an audience, answers this question clearly. Let's explore how the quality of sleep can impact your life. Recently, someone asked me an intriguing question. Why should we avoid keeping our heads facing north while lying down? Reflecting on this question, I remembered monkeys. These fascinating beings, inhabiting tropical forests and mountains around the world, accept evolution as a natural and ongoing process, adapting impressively to changes in their environment. So, what prevents us from adopting this same acceptance, leading us to avoid this position during sleep? It's a question that touches not only on physiological aspects, but also on traditions and beliefs that have shaped the way we relate to our own rest and the energy it provides us over time. Think about the Earth's magnetic poles, the North Pole and the South Pole. You may know that all continents are slowly being pulled northward by a magnetic force acting on our planet. Now imagine you are facing a mild case of anemia. What does your doctor typically recommend for that? Iron, which is a vital element for your health, right? Now, imagine for a moment that I place an extremely powerful magnet above your head. Gradually, you might feel a strange sensation as the blood begins to move toward that magnet, drawn by the magnetic force. If the magnet is strong enough, it could effectively pull the blood upward, thanks to the presence of iron in your bloodstream, creating a fascinating interaction between your body and the force of the magnet. It's worth noting that the structure of your body is ingeniously designed. The heart, which plays the vital role of pumping blood, is not positioned exactly in the center, but rather about 3/4 of the way up. This location is not merely accidental. It facilitates the circulation process. It is much more efficient for the heart to pump blood downward, using gravity to its advantage, than to try to send it upward. This fascinating dynamic between human anatomy and the laws of physics demonstrates how nature adapts to optimize essential functions for our survival. Typically, the vessels that carry blood downward are wider, while those that carry it upward are much narrower. As these vessels ascend, they become almost the size of hair strands. The circulation in the brain is so delicate that if a bit more blood enters, it can cause a hemorrhage, resulting in a stroke. Now imagine you are lying in this way. If you lie down with your head facing north and gravity shifts, this can cause an increase in blood pressure in your brain. One possible consequence is restless sleep with various dreams. If you are already in a more advanced stage of life, this seemingly simple choice of sleeping with your head facing north can bring alarming consequences, such as a stroke or, in extreme cases, death during sleep. It is important to emphasize that simply sleeping in this position once will not lead to anything fatal. However, if this practice becomes a recurring habit, you are indeed putting your health at risk. The problems that may arise vary widely, depending on your body's resilience. If you have a fragile system, the repercussions can be severe. You may experience strokes, restless nights filled with nightmares, or strange and unsettling behaviors during the day. These adverse effects are often attributed to excessive circulation in the brain, which can be triggered simply by the direction you chose to sleep. This connection between sleep position and brain health highlights how everyday choices, often overlooked, can have a profound impact on our well-being. If you are thinking about traveling to South America, it's best to avoid sleeping with your head facing south. The same applies to Australia, where you should keep your head to the south, but you can also orient it to the north. In the northern hemisphere, avoid sleeping with your head to the north. The ideal direction is northeast. Sleeping facing west is acceptable, and south is an option, as long as there is no other alternative. So, are you positioning yourself correctly for sleep? Let's explore some simple yet powerful changes that can significantly transform the quality of your sleep. In one of his inspiring lectures, Sadhguru shares practical and accessible tips that you can easily incorporate into your daily routine, helping to improve your rest and achieve the relaxation you desire. These tips range from adjustments to your sleep environment, such as creating a peaceful and welcoming space, to breathing and meditation techniques that can calm your mind before bed. Pay attention to these valuable steps, as each one can be a step toward a more restorative and revitalizing night of sleep. How to improve your sleep. Start with a very simple exercise. If you follow this guidance, you will find that your life becomes more meaningful. Believe me, by sleeping under these conditions, you will wake up feeling lighter and full of energy. This applies to everyone, regardless of age. It's something you can do right now. Yes or no? Before lying down, take a moment to sit on the edge of the bed, feeling the texture of the mattress beneath you, and reflect. This is my deathbed. I have only 1 minute of life. Look around and consider everything you did today. Was it worth it? This simple yet profound exercise invites you to honest introspection and examination of your daily choices. Remember that life is unpredictable. At any moment, you may find yourself in a similar situation, whether on your deathbed surrounded by loved ones and memories, or in a hospital surrounded by cold, impersonal medical equipment. By allowing yourself this moment of reflection, you become more aware of the present and learn to appreciate each day, knowing that when your final moment arrives, you can look back and reflect on how you lived the last 24 hours. This practice of self-assessment is crucial for cultivating a truly meaningful life, where each moment is valued and each decision is considered carefully. Thus, every night before sleeping, dedicate the last 3 minutes to reflect on everything you have accumulated, your body, your thoughts. Don't forget the small details. They are essential. Notice how some people carry their particular pillow wherever they go, as if it were an essential piece of home. This practice reveals how much these small details in life can significantly impact our emotional and physical well-being. Your pillow, your comfortable footwear, your relationships, everything you possess, everything that represents safety and familiarity, should be set aside when it's time to prepare for sleep. By adopting this practice of detachment, you not only free your mind from worries and distractions, but also create space for deeper and more restorative sleep. When you allow yourself to leave these burdens behind, you will wake up feeling lighter and rejuvenated, discovering new possibilities and opportunities that you never imagined you could have. Sleep as life truly is, without labeling yourself as a man or woman, without the categories that usually define us, just as a human being, free and open. By shedding these limitations, you allow for a complete renewal, diving into a state of serenity where everything is possible. This is so simple. The practice of sleep can transform into a sadhana. By starting to work on these simple steps, you will achieve quality sleep. Now, what if I told you there is a specific day when you should not sleep? What would be the benefits of staying awake? Sadhguru answers these questions and teaches us more about this special day. Let's take a look. How staying awake can benefit you. Staying awake can carry profound meanings both spiritually and scientifically, reflecting the complexity of human experience. In a spiritual context, Shivaratri is a significant celebration that occurs on the 14th day of each lunar month, preceding the new moon. Throughout the year, there may be 12 to 13 Shivaratris, each with its own particularities and reverences. However, what is celebrated in the month of Magha, which falls between February and March, is particularly notable. It is known as Mahashivratri, or the Great Night of Shiva. This night is considered sacred, a time when devotees of Shiva gather in temples and homes, participating in vigils, meditations, and rituals that honor Lord Shiva, seeking purification and spiritual enlightenment. During this night, it is believed that cosmic energies are at their most intense, and the practice of staying awake symbolizes an internal journey of self-knowledge and divine connection. Thus, Mahashivratri is not just a religious celebration, but an opportunity for reflection and spiritual renewal. On this day, there is a natural energy that intensifies throughout the human being. All forms of life feel this increase in energy. However, this energy can only be properly harnessed by those who maintain an upright spine. We are fortunate, as humans, to be the only species that has achieved this level of verticality. When we examine the fascinating evolution of species, we can identify crucial milestones that shaped life on Earth, with the transition from invertebrates to vertebrates being one of the most significant. This movement not only symbolizes a change in biological complexity, but also a remarkable advancement in the adaptive capabilities of organisms. An equally important step in the evolutionary trajectory is the transformation of body position from horizontal to vertical. This change is not merely a matter of posture. It represents a revolution in how living beings interact with their surrounding environment. The true evolution of the human brain, for example, occurs only after the spine assumes a vertical posture, allowing for greater cognitive processing and motor control. This structural change, which provides a new perspective on the world, enabled the development of skills such as tool manipulation, complex communication, and the formation of societies. Thus, the rise of the vertical axis not only redefines the morphology of the body, but also catalyzes an unprecedented intellectual and social advancement in the evolution of species. On the night of Mahashivratri, this natural energy can be harnessed. Keeping the spine erect throughout the night brings enormous benefits, especially for those who follow a spiritual path. This is also relevant for people facing family situations and for those who are ambitious. For yogis, this is the day when Shiva overcame all internal movements and attained absolute peace. On this special day, it is believed that your third eye opens, allowing your perception to expand in surprising and profound ways. What we mean by this is that the two eyes we have are merely sensory organs, limited to showing the physical and tangible reality around us, such as colors, shapes, and movements. However, to truly grasp the essence of this reality and understand the more subtle and ethereal dimensions that go beyond the material world, it is necessary to develop a different perception, one associated with the third eye. This concept, often linked to intuition and spiritual awareness, represents the ability to see beyond appearances, to perceive hidden energies and meanings. With the third eye open, you can access a more holistic view of life, where universal truths and deep insights become visible, allowing for a more intense connection with your inner self and with the cosmos. This transformation not only enriches your everyday experience, but also deepens your understanding of the nature of existence and your place in the universe. Therefore, this day is an opportunity to facilitate your journey toward the opening of the third eye and deeper perception within yourself. Now that you know the truth behind this information, it is essential to avoid the negative aspects and follow the correct guidance to ensure better sleep and a more promising future. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you found this information valuable, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the Seeds of Mystic Wisdom channel so you won't miss our content filled with wisdom. We would love to hear your thoughts, so leave a comment below telling us what you think and whether you have considered the direction in which you sleep. Until next time.